You want to know the fastest way to lose $70,000? Don't compromise your principles. I turned down that much money, and I'm about to tell you why it was the best decision I ever made, and how you can make the right calls when faced with similar choices. Hey there, I'm Mark Decote, and I help designers build successful design businesses without sacrificing their integrity. Today, we're diving into something that happens to every designer, and that's that moment when your gut screams, "This isn't right." And trust me, how you handle these moments can make or break your design career. Let me share two real stories that guided how I view business decisions. Imagine having that perfect client. You know the type. They own multiple businesses under one umbrella. I'm talking restaurants, corner stores, gas stations, retail outlets, telecommunications, basically a designer's dream. Every month, like clockwork, lucrative new design projects would come in. They were my golden ticket for several years, making me over $70,000. Then came the meeting that changed everything. They wanted me to design a poster for their newly acquired tobacco company. But here's the twist. They wanted these posters to appeal specifically to teenagers. Now, they were smart about it. They didn't explicitly say, "Let's get teens to start smoking." Instead, they framed it as, design a poster enticing people who already smoke to switch brands, but make it appealing to teens. But here's what made this especially complicated for me. My wife works in public health, where they literally educate people about the dangers of smoking. Not to mention, I knew it was wrong, and I told my client that. And that's when they gave me an ultimatum. Either do the project or lose all their business across all their companies. Years of steady work gone. I walked away. Now let me tell you about another opportunity that came knocking. A potential client offered me what would have been one of my biggest opportunities ever. Complete creative direction for an adult novelty product company. Let's just call it adult bedroom toys.
Now, did you also have a dog? Because I found what appears to be a battery-operated chew toy.
Party's over! Party's over!
We're talking branding for multiple products, package design, marketing materials, organizing photo shoots, the works. This was going to be massive. And the budget? Huge. This industry is bursting with money. But here's the thing. I work from home. And at the time, I had 2 preschool-aged kids at home. Imagine trying to review, let's say, certain types of photos when your children would walk in at any moment. I couldn't take that chance, so I turned them down. Sometimes, the money just isn't worth it. But these decisions aren't just about money. They're about 3 crucial things. 1, your long-term reputation. Word spreads faster than you think, and bad decisions can hurt you for years. Your reputation is your most valuable asset. You need to protect it. 2, your personal values. They define who you are. They guide your business decisions. And they also attract the right clients with similar values who are perfect for you. And 3, your professional integrity. It's what sets you apart. It's what builds trust with clients. And it leads to a lot of referrals. Here's what nobody tells you about running a design business. The client isn't always right. In fact, sometimes you need to tell them they're wrong. Think about this. If an electrician tells you something isn't safe, you listen. If a lawyer says a contract won't work, you trust them. As designers, we deserve and must demand the same professional respect. Let me give you some practical steps for when that little voice in your head says, "This isn't right." 1, stop and analyze the situation. What specifically makes you uncomfortable? Is it a moral, ethical, or professional concern? And what are the potential consequences of accepting? 2, consider the long game. How might this affect future opportunities? What's the real cost beyond the money? And will you be proud of this work in, say, 5 years? And finally, 3, stick to your principles and stand your ground. Be professional, but be firm. explain your position clearly, and offer alternatives when possible. Who knows? You might be able to salvage the situation. Now, it's been over a decade since I turned down that poster project, and I still occasionally see marketing pieces from that tobacco company. And yes, I sometimes think about the money I could have made if I would have continued working with them. But then I remember something more important. I can look my wife in the eye, knowing I didn't compromise our values for a paycheck, and that's worth a whole lot more to me. And if you're finding value in this discussion, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. Every week, I share insights like these to help you build a stronger, more principled design business. And please, share in the comments below, what's the toughest business decision you've had to make? Let's learn from each other's experiences. Remember, your principles aren't for sale. And trust me, years from now, you won't regret standing by them. The right clients will respect you more for it. Until next time, stay creative.